What's going on, YouTube? This your man, Intergalactic Brew, once again here to do another video. And this video I want to dedicate to all the Atlanta Falcons fans here on YouTube. I know this is kind of early, but I've just been reading a lot of things lately, and I've been hearing a lot of comments from these so-called Falcons faithful, and a lot of things that I've read have delighted me, and some have not. And there's just some comments, that have just completely just angered me altogether. And that's what I wanted to do this video for. Now I know this is kind of early because we're not even into the season yet and all that other stuff. And this is like, no trash talking or nothing like that. So, all the other fans of other teams that probably watch this video, this has nothing to do with y'all. I'm just strictly talking to, the Atlanta Falcons fans in general. But, as y'all probably have seen, or if some of y'all Falcons fans have been watching NFL Network lately, free agency has officially begun. And I've been keeping up with all the big signings that have already occurred, some very solid signings on top of that. And it seems like most of these teams out here that were on the verge or really haven't had a chance to have the success that they wanted, it seems like they're doing all they can to reach that point now, and that's good. And congratulations to all of those teams that have made the moves to get them to the next level, which is of course winning the Super Bowl. And the teams that I'm talking about, of course, are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers so far, and of course the Washington Redskins. But yeah. But the thing I want to talk about is I've been hearing a lot of so-called Falcons fans, the faithful ones on top of that. I've been hearing a lot of doubts, a lot of finger pointing, a lot of blaming, and all that stuff. And I just think that it's just pure nonsense. I really think so. I really think all of us are just getting bent out of shape for no reason. And I've been reading these boards and these forums of Falcons fans that are upset at Thomas Dimitroff in the front office because we haven't made a move yet. Well, whether y'all like it or not, the front office is going to make moves when they're going to make moves, not when we want them to make moves. So why don't everybody out there who's complaining and blaming the front office and everything for not making moves when they want to, why don't y'all just shut up and stop crying over your spilt milk? Seriously. Because it's making you look ignorant. And it's making you look desperate on top of that. There is no reason why anybody should be blaming Thomas Dimitroff or that front office for not making a move yet in free agency. Okay? Number one, okay, we only have so much cap space. I mean, yes, we do have some cap space to work with, but it's not that much. Okay? That's one thing y'all have to understand. Number two, as far as the Mario Williams signing is concerned, if you really think about it, with the rest of the needs that we need to address on this team, it's really not that worth it. Okay? I mean, yes, I would love to have Mario Williams. Yes, he would be a huge upgrade to our defensive line, yes. But at the same time, you gotta combine common sense with, I guess, team sense, if I could use that term. You gotta understand, Mario Williams wants a Donald Trump Plaza load of money, okay? And we don't have that type of money to spend. I don't care how good of a defensive lineman he is. It's not worth spending that much money, all of that money, on just one guy, when we still have to fix the offensive line, we still have to fix the secondary, and still have to solve some issues as far as the linebacker situation is concerned. And then on top of that, we still got Brent Grimes to deal with too. So why don't everybody out there just calm down and stop, thinking that Armageddon has arrived, because it's not. Okay? Y'all are completely overdramatic and overreacting about nothing. If you go on NFL.com right now and you see all the free agents that are left, it's plenty of time for us to sign people. It's just the fact that we're just not going to sign any old body, because we're not. And again, and this goes for me too, as fans, we have to understand that this stuff takes time. This is not going to happen overnight. I know that's an old cliche, but it seems like it's harder for us to understand that all the time, especially as sports fans, specifically Atlanta Falcons fans. You do not build a championship team in 1 year. Sometimes it takes longer than that. And I know a lot of y'all are tired of hearing that. But you know what? The bottom line is, it's the truth. Okay? So just stop overreacting and stop acting like, free agency is going to end tomorrow. Because it's not. I think this is an all-week affair. So everybody just inhale and exhale and just wait and see the moves that Thomas Dimitroff, Arthur Blank, and the rest of the front office are going to make. And who knows, we might end up getting some huge deals before this thing is over with. Probably even better than the ones that Tampa Bay and Washington just got. And everybody wants to talk about what Tampa Bay's doing and all this other stuff. All right, fine. Let Tampa Bay go out and get Vincent Jackson. That's great. That's fine. Doesn't guarantee that they're going to, win a Super Bowl. Let them go out and get Carl Nicks. That's great. That's fine. Again, that doesn't guarantee that they're going to win a Super Bowl. Let them go out and get Eric Wright. Let them go out and get whoever they want. That doesn't necessarily mean that, they're going to win a title. Because, let's be honest. Vincent Jackson didn't come from a Super Bowl winning team. No disrespect to the San Diego Chargers, because I have respect for them, and I have respect for Phillip Rivers and that whole offense. But let's be real. They've never won their division. Okay? And they haven't made the playoff in oh goodness, in a New York minute. So, yeah, they've got, a premier receiver for Josh Freeman to get the ball to, but one receiver is not going to solve the whole problem. Neither is one offensive lineman. Sure, Carl Nicks may be the cream of the crop. Yes, I give him that respect. But that does not mean that, it's completely etched in stone that Tampa Bay is going to all of a sudden, be a contender. Now, then again, they could. But I don't understand why some Falcons fans are getting scared because of what Tampa Bay's doing. What does that mean? Who cares? Who cares what Tampa Bay's doing? Let them go ahead. Get those guys. Because I guarantee you, with the free agents that are out there, I guarantee you, Thomas Dimitroff and that front office, they could go out and get players just as good. Probably even just as valuable as a Vincent Jackson or a Carl Nicks or Eric Wright. So, I mean, I just don't understand what the big deal is. And all I'm saying is I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm just sick and tired of everybody sounding confused and finger pointing and blaming and pouting and, just acting immature and ignorant altogether. I'm just sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of it. Everybody just needs to shut up, watch NFL Network, keep your eyes and ears peeled to all the sports websites as well as AtlantaFalcons.com, and let's see how this whole thing plays out. I mean, heck, we haven't even got past the draft yet, and people are already, being Debbie Downers, so to speak. Yes? All right. And people are already being Debbie Downers. So, I mean, just stop. Just stop. Okay? Have faith. Trust in your coaching staff. Trust in your front office. Because I do. And if a lot of you out there are real Falcons fans, like y'all say y'all are, which I believe is probably maybe, I don't know, maybe 69% of you. If y'all are real Atlanta Falcons fans like y'all say y'all are, then y'all will have patience. Y'all will trust your coaching staff. Y'all will trust Thomas Dimitroff. And y'all will trust our front office that they will indeed make some major moves. It's just, they're just weighing their options right now. They're just laying in the weeds. Taking a calm, quiet, subtle approach like they always do, which I think is smart. I don't know about y'all. Some of y'all may not think it's smart, but I personally think it is. They're just waiting for everything, to kind of cool down a little bit so we can go out and get our hands on the best talent that we can. And I believe we will. Before it's all said and done, I believe we will add some major additions to this team. Thomas Dimitroff, in my opinion, is probably one of the smartest, if not the smartest, general manager in the NFL, in professional football, period. I mean, look what he did to the New England Patriots. Did wonders for those guys. Okay, even took them to a few Super Bowls. So we do have, a genius on our hands. It's just that these bandwagon, selfish, ignorant Falcons fans out here that have no patience and that are acting like a bunch of little spoiled brats, want everything to be drive-through. Just come, right when they ask. Those are the ones that are getting on my nerves. So for all of y'all that are doing that, shut up, keep your eyes and ears open, and let's watch what happens. That's all I'm saying. Let's just watch what happens. Free agency is not over yet. This is only the second day. Okay? This is the second day. And then on top of that, another thing that I want to say is, another thing that these, so-called Falcons fans out here, and I use that term loosely for some of y'all, is that you forget we've got new coordinators. Matter of fact, we got a new coaching staff in general. We got a new offensive coordinator. We got a new defensive coordinator. We got a new offensive line coach. We got a new defensive backs coach. We got a new quarterbacks coach. Our whole coaching staff is brand spanking new, minus Mike Smith. Okay? So we have to find the acquisitions that are going to gel in the schemes that our coordinators are sorting out. So, I mean, for us to just go out and overpay somebody and just throw all our money away on one guy because y'all want them to is stupid. Then what are we going to do about our draft picks? How are we going to sign them? And say some college free agents come about. How are we going to be able to get them? Y'all don't think about that. It's all about what y'all want. Y'all need to stop having this selfish, greedy, incompetent attitude and need to think about the team. Yes. Do I want to see Atlanta win a championship? Of course. I'm just like you all. I want to see them bring a Lombardi trophy back to Atlanta. Of course. I want it just as bad as just about every one of y'all do. But in order for that to happen, we have to be patient, and we have to be diligent, and we just have to we just have to see what's best for us, what's best for the team. That's what it's all about, right? The team. So yeah, man. So y'all really just need to calm down, and all y'all Falcons fans out there that are whining and crying over this spilled milk, y'all just need to go ahead and wipe that crap up, and just need to watch what happens, because I guarantee you something will happen. It may not happen when we want it, but it's gonna happen. So yeah, man, that's really what I wanted to say. And again, man, stop worrying about what other teams are doing. I mean, if Tampa Bay's going out and overpaying guys to come to their team, you see what that says about them. I mean, besides the fact that they want to get better. Okay? So, if they want to go out and they want to get all these big names, let them. Let them go ahead. Let the Redskins go out and get all these big names and everything. Fine. I don't care about what those other teams are doing. I care about what Atlanta is doing. That's the only team that I'm concerned about. I'm not worried about any other team in the NFL. Although, if they do get whoever they get, I'm happy with that. But for the most part, I'm not worried about what any other team in the NFL is doing. And y'all shouldn't either. So anyway, like I said, man, just be patient, have confidence in our front office and in our coaching staff, and believe that they will come through, because I do, and y'all should as well. That has been my time. Thank you all for listening. Peace.